My name is Eric Williams, Director of Data Science at Omada Health. I think it was being around people that see the potential of data, especially in kind of the life sciences and in health. I think there's a little bit of transition there, at least in healthcare, thinking about outcomes-based pricing, pay for value rather than pay for service, and the intersection of that and data science I think is particularly interesting, and being around and getting to talk to people that also are excited about that and the potential value there is really exciting. I think data is cool and exciting because it's starting to be directed at really important outcomes. So in healthcare is the obvious example. I feel like we can take the same data science toolkit of analytics, machine learning, and experimentation that has been optimized on traditionally generating a lot of ad revenue or click-through rates or funnel conversions, and replace those outcomes with health outcomes with the same tools and the same power and the same volume of data. And I think what's really cool is that with health systems, they can kind of take a model like Netflix, say, where the more users Netflix acquires watching their movies, telling Netflix what they like, the better prescriptions Netflix can give for movies that you may want to watch. With healthcare and hopefully advances in interoperability and data collection and data analysis, we can get to a similar self-learning system where inputs such as biology, genomics, in cancer, histologies, physical activity, social dynamics can be tied directly to health outcomes. In that sense, the more patients that are treated, the more we can learn about personalization of treatments for specific outcomes, health outcomes. I think that's what's most exciting. The main insight is healthcare needs help, and there's a ton of opportunities, not as far as like personal data science opportunities, which exist too, but opportunities to really make a difference and account for huge inefficiency gaps in the systems right now, where the incentives are completely aligned in the wrong direction, and data has the opportunity to help align those incentives for real health outcomes. I think that's the main thing I'd want to communicate. I think to become a data scientist, it would be getting exposure to as many different problems as you can, whether it's big data or large data, small data, with exposure to analyses in different spectrums of data and types. You are going to be exposed to different statistical analyses. The same stats that apply at particle physics level are very different than the ones that apply in the hospital. It's good to get a view on that whole spectrum, and the fidelity of the data changes too between those contexts. The more exposure someone can give themselves, whether it's through open data or different projects, hackathons, I think the more a data scientist can internalize that it's really the statistics underneath it rather than any particular latest and greatest machine learning algorithm or programming language. It's really the underlying statistical intuition that you can translate from one setting to the next and become a very powerful data scientist.